Hey guys, how's it going? Eminem Gaming here, and today we're back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about these PlayStation VR pre-orders selling out like hotcakes, you know what I'm saying? We're going to be talking about that, give you my opinions, am I excited and all that good stuff, and of course let me know down below, what's your thoughts? Are you excited? All that good stuff. Before we get into this, two things. First off, this is my second video today, so I hope you enjoy that. The first one, if you haven't checked it out, Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens. Go check it out, give me your thoughts. Are you interested in the game? You're not interested? Agree, disagree? Let me know. And finally, before we get into this, just want to say this article is from DualShockers, so go check them out if you want the article for yourself. But let's get into this. So, final wave of PlayStation VR pre-order units sold out within minutes according to GameStop. In just a few months, PS4 owners everywhere will finally get to experience the long-awaited PlayStation VR, as it brings virtual reality to consoles this fall. With the final wave of pre-orders before the device's release in October having already sold out, Sony had made a new wave of PSVR units available to pre-order today, brackets exclusively through GameStop, as the final quote-unquote summer wave of units available to purchase before the device's launch this fall, with the units having gone on sale today at 7 AM PDT and 10 AM EDT. However, in a statement to GameStop, a representative from in a statement to GameSpot, a representative from GameStop, very confusing, I know, confirmed that the wave of pre-order units sold out quote unquote within minutes of the availability this morning, with Sony having confirmed that supplies are limited and that this would be the final opportunity to pre-order a PlayStation VR unit before launch. Though pre-orders for the device will no longer be available before October, Sony assured the PlayStation blog that if you miss out, we will have the product available in retail stores nationwide at launch. PlayStation VR will debut for the PS4 on October 13th, 2016. Now, yeah, brilliant article. Go check that out. Now, I'm going to give you my thoughts on it. Am I excited for VR? My thoughts on the article, all that good stuff. So there's a lot of people who just want VR to fail. They call it a gimmick and they really don't like it, and that's completely fine. I'm not saying you gotta like everything, new bit of tech and all that sort of stuff, but for me, I am so excited for VR. I really am excited for VR. Now bear in mind, I'm not gonna lie and say that I'm like I've ever used it, because I haven't. I'm gonna be honest on it, but I've talked to a lot of people. I know a few people who have used it themselves, and they say they absolutely loved it. You know, so for me personally, that's a very good sign when, you know, gamers that I personally know, trust their opinions of games. I may not always agree with it, but I can see where their points come from. Yeah, they're really sold on this thing, even if they kind of were not before, if that makes sense. So yeah, absolutely, I'm sold on this device. Thankfully, the first day that this came available for pre-order after what was that game show called that they announced it at? It wasn't TGS, it was something else, but basically that show that they you know, announced it at, I stayed up until about 1 o'clock in the morning, which is not the best thing I'd recommend to do, but I got my VR order in day one there, and then I had to cancel the pre-order, guys. I know, I almost lost my pre-order, and I ended up getting the bundle with the camera, but I've got that pre-ordered. I'm getting mine October 13th, in the UK, which was nice because we got the US release date, and I joked that it'd be delayed and all that sort of stuff, but it's not. October 13th. I cannot wait. You know, my big thing is, you know, PlayStation VR is very comfortable. That's what everyone has told me. It's the most comfortable VR headset. So when I'm playing my games, you know, I'm going to be in comfort and I don't have to worry, you know, all that good stuff that you're really going to, you know, want from a headset that you'll probably be wearing for a while. But yeah, awesome stuff. I mean, you know, people keep telling me it's a fad, it's a fade, it's gonna die, nobody's gonna support it. You know, whenever there's a bit of new, you know, new console, whether it be an Xbox, a Wii, sorry, an NX, or the PlayStation Neo, there's always people who want to be doom and gloom about it. But you know, in general, I think, you know, PlayStation VR, I just simply cannot wait for. It's been a device ever since I actually saw. I believe it was the Oculus a long time ago. I remember watching, I think it was PewDiePie playing with this this VR headset. He was like in pre-alpha stage or something, and I just thought, this is so goddamn cool. Never in a million years would I expect PlayStation to be working on it, but I'm over the moon. I don't have to buy this high-end bloody PC to play the goddamn thing. So yeah, I'm over the moon about it. But yeah, now let's talk about these games, you know what I mean? Because that's the big thing, you know. Where's the games? Oh, we're not getting them AAA games and all that sort of stuff. To be honest, I ain't really getting VR for the exclusive games. Like I said, for me personally, I'd love it if every single PSVR game was on Oculus and Vive, and also if they can somehow make it work on the regular PS4, because I want the games to sell well. I want VR to succeed, and I want the software to do well. So for me, it doesn't really bother me about exclusives. I ain't really buying it for that. My thing is having this high refresh rate on the headset, and I can play literally any game I want in it. Any game that's on the PS4, that I mean, like, you know, I won't be playing Halo on the thing, but any PS4 game I have, I can play like in a cinematic mode. So it'll be like at the cinema with the 3D like audio. That is so cool, in my opinion. I'm just going to be sat here, you know, with the 3D audio, with you know, this headset on, you know, playing my FIFA, you know, online, playing my Battlefield 1 when that comes out. You know, it's going to be absolutely epic, in my opinion. So I'm over the moon. I got this pre-ordered. But in terms of games, you know, like exclusive, because again, you know, what am I actually going to buy on this system apart from play, you know, all my PS4 games in this headset, you know, to be immersed and stuff. For me, I'm really interested in Rigs. Rigs looks really good. Like, from what I've seen, they've really improved the graphics on that game. The gameplay looks really fun. There's a ton of modes in it. There's also a story mode in it. So you build your character, and then you get different teammates. The better you get, the better teammates you get, and you go into different competitions. That's really cool. Now, is it going to be The Last of Us in, you know, is Riggs going to be The Last of Us VR version? No, it's not going to be a deep, in-depth story mode or anything. But definitely, I think that's going to be a lot of fun to play, in my humble opinion. And again, if you disagree, let me know down below. Resident Evil 7. My God, I almost lost it when because bear in mind, Sony's press conference was goddamn amazing, in my humble opinion. But Resident Evil 7 VR, even though I know it's not exclusive, all this sort of stuff, I was a little bit confused during the conference. It doesn't matter. The VR is going to be crazy in that game. I cannot wait. Now, if it does and it runs well and all that stuff, I may make myself look an idiot and stream it. If you guys want that, if you want to see me terrified in VR with Resident Evil 7, I may have to do that if you guys are interested. But yeah, all jokes aside, yeah, that is like your first big old AAA game, and yeah, I cannot wait to play Resident Evil. Like, to be honest, from the demo I played, reminds me a lot of PT. Amazing, day one, already pre-ordered. Cannot wait for Resi 7. Obviously, it's a very, very early 2017 game. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. What else we got here? We got that Super Hypercube, I think that's what it's called. A little, smaller game. We got the Star Wars mission. We got the Batman detective thing. So it's going to be a lot of fun in that sense. But yeah, like I said, to be honest, I ain't even really bothered about the exclusives on it, like the wands and the motion controls. Don't really bother me. It's just having virtual reality, being able to play Uncharted in VR. Man, that's going to blow my mind. But yeah, let me know down below, guys, what is your thoughts on VR? Because I see a lot of mixed opinions. Obviously, absolutely no one's wrong on what they enjoy. But like, for me personally, I'm sold on this, but I've been sold on this for like a year, so I'm really all in at this point. But yeah, let me know your opinion, guys. Do you think it's a gimmick? Do you think, oh, I can't wait for this gimmick to go so we can get back to the games? Are you like me, like, my God, God of War VR cinematic mode? My God, what am I going to do with that? Yeah, it's just going to be crazy, guys, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Or are you just in the case like, VR's cool, but I want to spend the 350, £350, £400 in my case, on like 10 games. Do you know what I mean? Is that something that you'd prefer? Yeah, just let me know down below, guys. But as always, this has been Eminem Gaming. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're not already. And I'll catch you guys in a new video.